If you want to learn a language efficiently, your first step involves mastering pronunciation, so that your words get easier to memorize. That's what this Kickstarter is all about, and these pronunciation trainers are the best way to do that. But let's talk about what happens next. Once you've learned pronunciation, your next step is to master a bunch of simple vocabulary words. These are basic words that you can learn using images alone, which trains you to think in your target language from the very beginning, rather than translating all the time. This turns out to be a lot more efficient than learning translations, not to mention a lot more fun. For my book, I created a list of 625 extremely frequent words that are easy to learn using pictures. I suggest that people learn these words first. This list is in English, and with the help of a dictionary, it's not that hard to translate these words into your target language. But it would certainly save us all a lot of time if they were ready professionally translated, and if they came with other handy information, like grammatical gender and phonetic transcriptions and the like. So that's step one of this stretch goal. I'd like to get these word lists translated, collect all that extra information, and compile them into a nice-looking, easy-to-use list. But step two is much cooler. So there are three basic ways that you can learn vocabulary. The first is how you did it in language class. You'll learn similar words in groups, members of the family, types of fruit, numbers, etc. This seems sensible, but as it turns out, it is absolutely terrible for memorization. In comparison with just learning words randomly, you suffer a 40% penalty to how long it takes you to learn your words, and a 40% penalty to how well you remember them later. Learning similar words at the same time is a disaster from a memory standpoint. Option two is to learn them randomly, which is a pretty good option. But the third option is amazing. Instead of learning a bunch of similar words all at once, frog, toad, snake, alligator, you can learn a bunch of words with a common theme. Frog, green, slimy, pond. Instead of suffering a 40% penalty to memory, you get a 10% bonus. So, over the past 3 months, I've turned my 625 word list into a list of 90 groups of words with common themes. It reads like a bunch of weird modern poetry. January 1st, new sport, exercise, healthy. Court, lawyer, quiet voice, $1 billion contract to sign. And it's a freaking awesome way to learn vocabulary. I am really excited to use it myself to learn Japanese next year. So, if we reach this third $25,000 stretch goal, I will give all of you who have pledged $30 or more the most awesome word list you have ever seen in your language of choice. I think we can do this. You have done amazing things. You helped raise more than $11,000 in 3 days. It's insane. You guys are awesome. So keep it up. Keep spreading the word, harass your friends, and let's make this happen.